Hello student, in today's class we are going to discuss time and work theory part. Okay, so see some indexes, basic concept and formula we will see, concept 1 to 10 related to time and work, and then summarize our today's lecture. Clear? So there is a disclaimer, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and the owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now, see some basic concept and formula. What is time and work? Time and work is a concept in quantitative aptitude that deal with how long it takes to complete a task or job based on the efficiency of the worker involved. It often involves calculating how long it will take one or more people or machine to finish a job when working together or separately. Now, what is the key concept? Work refers to the total amount of job done, usually measured in unit like pieces, produced, task completed, etc. Task completed, etc. Now, what is time? Time refers to the during it take to complete the work, often expressed in hour, days, or other time units. Clear? So, what is efficiency? The rate at which work is done, usually measured at the amount of work done per unit of time. Clear? So, formula become work equals to rate of the work multiplying by time. So, rate of work become if a person can complete a job in n days, their rate of work will become 1 by n job per day. Clear? So, what is the combined work? If two or more people work together, their combined work rate is sum of their individual work rate. So, how can we represent it? For example, single worker. If a worker can complete a task in 5 hours, their work rate is inversely proportionate becomes. So, it will become 1 by 5. Task is 1 unit, time is 5 hours. So, it will become 1 by 5 task per hour single worker. For two workers, if two worker A can complete a job in 4 hours and worker B complete in 6 hours, then the combined work rate of A become 1 by 4 and rate of B become 1 by 6. So combined rate become 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6, which is equals to, when we calculate it, we take LCM. So LCM will be 12. So 3 by 12 plus 2 by 12. Now the rate will become 5 by 12 task per hour. This means they can complete the job together when we need to calculate time. So one task upon 5 by 12 task per hour efficiency. So time will become 12 upon 5, which is 2.4 hour. Clear? Now concept 1. If a person can complete a work in D days, then the work done by him in 1 day is 1 by D. Clear? So efficiency E is inversely proportional to time taken when the work done is constant. So E inversely proportional to 1 by T. So we can say that if time is taken less, then efficiency is more. If efficiency is less, then time taken by the worker is more. If P is n time more efficient than Q, then P will take m1 by n time to the of the total time taken by Q to complete the same amount of work. Clear? For example, Ram can do a work in 40 days. Hari is 4 times more efficient than Ram. Then in how many days Hari can finish the work? Clear? So solution is Ram can do a work in 40 days. Hari can complete the work in 1 by 4th of the 40. So it is 10 days. Clear? Now concept 2. If M1 persons can do W1 work in D1 days for working H1 hours and M2 persons can do W2 work in D2 days working H2 hours, the relation between them is M1 D1 H1 upon W1 equals to M2 D2 H2 upon W2. For example, 24 men working 8 hours a day make a road in 15 days. In how many days 48 men working 6 hours a day will make the 3 times long road? Clear? For solution, now we are using this formula M1 D1 H1 upon W1 equals to M2 D2 H2 upon W2. So put the value M1, it means 24 men. Clear? So we put 24 multiplying by D1. So in how many days it is taken? 15 days. So D1 is 15. How many hours in a day they work? 8 hours. So multiplying 8 for 1 unit work. W1, because question says that in how many days he complete 3 times of the work. So 48 person are working, 48 men are working 6 hour a day and need to calculate D. So dividing by 3, because 3 unit of work. So when we calculate it, we get the value of D2, which is 24 multiplying by 15 multiplying by 8 multiplied by 3 upon 48 multiplying by 6. So easily 24 2 is 48, 2 6, 2 3 is 6. Clear? 3 5 is 15 and 2 4 is 8 becomes. Clear? So when we solve D2, we get 30 days. Clear? Next one. Now concept 3. If A does a work in A days and B in B days, then both can complete the work in A into B upon A plus B days. Now see an example. A can complete a work in 10 days, B in 15 days. In how many days A plus B can complete the work? So we use this formula, A into B upon A plus B. So A plus B complete the work. A take 10 days. So 10 into 15 upon 10 plus 15. So when we calculate it, we get the number of days, which is 150 by 25 equals to 6 days. Next one. Now concept 4. If A and B can complete a work in X days and A alone can finish that work in Y days, then the number of days B takes to complete the work is x into y upon y minus x days. For example, A and B can complete a work in 20 days. A alone can finish the work in 30 days. In how many days B can complete the work? For solution, B can complete the work in x into y upon y minus x. So we just put the value 20 into 30 upon 30 minus 20 y minus x. So it will become 600 upon 10. So 60 days. Now concept fifth. A, B and C can do a work in X, Y and Z days respectively. They will finish the work in X into Y into Z upon X into Y plus Y into Z plus Z into X days. For example, A, B and C can do a work in 10, 12 and 15 days respectively. In how many days all of them together will finish the work? So, A and B and C can complete the work by this formula, x into y into z. So x will be 10, 12 and 15. So 10 into 12 into 15 upon 10 into 12 x into y plus y into z, which becomes 12 into 15 and x into z. So become 10 into 15. So when we solve it, we get 4 days, 118, 1800 upon 120 plus 180 plus 150. So it will become 4 days. Clear? Next concept. If A and B can do a piece of work in X days, B and C can do the same piece of work in Y days, and A and C can do it in Z days, then working together they can complete the work in 2x into y into z upon x into y plus y into z plus z into x days. For example, A and B can complete a work in 20 days. B and C can complete the same piece of work in 30 days. C and A can complete the same work in 40 days. In how many days they working together to complete the work? So we use this formula. Clear? So A and B and C together can complete the work in 2 into x into y into z. So x 20, y 30 and z is 40. We can let it. So 2 into 20 into 30 into 40 upon 2 into 20 into 30, because x into y in the formula. So y into z become 30 into 40 and z into x become 20 into 40. Clear? So when we calculate it, we get the value, which becomes 48,000 upon 2600. So it will become 240 upon 13, which can write it into 18 6 by 13 days in the mixed fraction. Clear? Now next concept. Concept 7. If A takes A days more to complete a work than time taken by A plus B to do the same work, and B takes B days more than time taken by A plus B to do the same work, then A plus B can do the same work in under root A into B days. For example, A takes 4 days more to complete a work than the time taken by A plus B to do the same work, and B takes 9 days more than the time taken by A plus B to do the same work. In how many days A plus B complete the work? So we use this formula. So the solution will become A plus B complete the work in under root 4 into 9. So it will become 36 under root. So 6 days is the correct answer. Clear? Next one. A can do a piece of work in D1 days and B in D2 days. Then the ratio of wages of A and B are A share ratio B share. So it will can write it 1 by D1 ratio 1 by D2. When we solve it, what we get? In integer form, D2 ratio D1. So it means if A can do a certain piece of work in D1 days and B in D2 days, then their wages share will be D2 ratio D1. It means inversely proportionate of time. A, B, and C can do a piece of work in D1, D2, and D3 days. Then the ratio of the wages of A, B, and C are A share, ratio B share, ratio C share. So how we can write it? 1 upon D1, ratio 1 upon D2, ratio 1 upon D3. So we will take LCM and solve it. So the ratio will become multiplying each equation by D1, D2, D3. So the ratio of A share, ratio of B share, ratio of C share become D2 into D3 ratio D1 into D3 ratio D1 into D2. Clear? Next, if A, B, and C can do a piece of work in X, Y, and Z day respectively, they contract for the work in rupees R for all of them work together. Clear? So share of A will be R into Y into Z upon X into Y plus Y into Z into plus Z into X. Share of B will become R into Z into X upon X into Y plus Y into Z plus Z into X. Same way, what will be the share of C? R into X into Y upon X into Y plus Y into Z plus Z into X. For example, A, B, and C can do a piece of work in 20 days, 25 days, and 30 days, respectively. They finished together that work and gained 3700 rupees as wages. Find the wages of A, B, and C, respectively. Clear? So, solution we use this formula. For share A will become R into Y into Z. So, R is in this question is 3700. So, R into Y is 25 and Z is 30. If we let X equals to 20, Y equals to 25 and Z equals to 30. So we can apply this. And now the base is the same for everyone's share. So 20 into 25 plus 25 into 30 plus 20 into 30. So when we calculate it, we get the value of A's share, which is 1500 rupees. Now the share of B by the same method, 37 into 20 into 30 upon 500 plus 750 plus 600, which becomes 2,22,000, 22,20,000 upon 1,850. Clear? Which becomes 1200 rupees. Same way, C share 3700 multiplying by 20 into 25. So it will become 5 upon 500 plus 750 plus 600. So when we solve it, we get 18,50,000 upon 1,850, which becomes 1000. Clear? Now the next concept. Next concept is A can do a piece of work in X days. With the help of B, A can do the same work in Y days. If they get rupees A for that work, then share of A will become AY by X. Share of B will become A into X minus Y by X. Clear? For example, A can do a piece of work in 20 days. With the help of B, A can do the same work in 15 days. If A plus B get 1500 rupees for the work, find the share of A and B in respectively. Clear? For solution, we use this formula. Share of A become A into y upon x. So a is 15 and y is 1500 upon 20 x. Clear? So y is 15 and 1500 multiplying by x. So it will become 1125. So share of b will become 1500 multiplying by 5 upon 20. So it will become 375. Clear? Now summarizing our lecture. Time and work basic concept. Work is an amount of tasks completed, while time refers to the duration needed to complete the work. The relationship between time and work is often analyzed to determine productivity and efficiency. Formula become: if a job can be completed by one worker in T hour, then the work done can be qualified equals to W is total work is equals to time into work rate. Clear? For multiple workers, the combined work rate is sum of the individual work rate and the time required can be calculated accordingly. Now, basic concept of work and wages. Wages are the compensation received for performing work. The amount of the amount paid can be based on the time worked, amount of work done, or the other criteria. Formula will become wages rate, often given as per hour rate or per unit of work done. Total wage become so calculated as total wage equals to wage rate into hour worked. Clear? So total wages become wages rate per unit into number of units. Clear? So efficiency and time. Basic concept: efficiency measure how efficiently time is used to complete work. Higher efficiency means more work is done in less time or the same amount of work done in less time. Formula becomes: efficiency is often expressed as a percentage or ratio. If a task take 10 hours with 100% efficiency, reducing the time taken to 8 hours means an increase in efficiency. So efficiency ratio become: efficiency is work done upon time taken. Now thank you.